We have Yvonne at the Ryan Art House making two lovely blueberry desserts. Check it out. Super easy to make, home style cooking.
Okay, so I'm gonna get these in there. Now, hey guys, I started that off wrong. Hey, it's me. I'm coming today with another quick and easy recipe. Now, what I just dumped in here is I had 2 packages of the regular biscuits and I had cut them into quarters. And then next, what I did is I had poured some lemon jello and just some regular white sugar in a bag. And I just kind of shook the bag up with the pieces of biscuits in there so they can get coated. Now, some people might drizzle a little bit of butter on the biscuit pieces first, but actually what I just did is I used some cooking spray. So I just sprayed a little bit of that on there so the pudding and the sugar would stick to the biscuits. Now, next, what I'm gonna come in with is I have some frozen blueberries. Now, if you guys like fresh blueberries, you can always just, grab, like I always tell you guys, grab what you know that you like. If you know you prefer the fresh, then go ahead and get the fresh. It will be okay. I just went with the frozen. This is my first time doing this recipe. So I just went ahead and got some frozen. Because, sometimes when the fruit starts getting into season, you don't know if they're going to be sweet. You don't know how they're going to taste. Now, I'm just shaking this up because I had did like the 2 cans of biscuits, so I just kind of want the blueberries to just not be sitting right on the top. So I just shook that up a little bit. Now you guys can always just maybe do this in like 2 layers and you kind of don't have to shake it up. Or actually you can shake them up in the bag together and then pour it into the bundt pan. But I just went ahead and shook it up. Now today I'm going to improvise. I'm going to come in. I had a package of the crescent rolls. Now, when I had ordered the biscuits, they actually come in a 4-pack. They didn't give me a 4-pack. They gave me 1 pack of biscuits. So I just kind of had to improvise because I actually had just 1 can of biscuits here. So I was like, what am I going to use? Because 2 cans of biscuits is really not enough. So I'm just going to improvise. I'm just going to cut these crescent rolls into pieces, and then I'm going to cut them up into some more pieces. And honey, we just going to improvise today. It's basically I'm just going to use what we have to do what I need to do. And sometimes that's just what you do. Go in that refrigerator, see what you have, and just make you a recipe. If you see you have some biscuits and you guys have some strawberries, pull out the strawberries. Make this for strawberries. You can do a strawberry cream cheese one or something like that. I'm just saying, honey, use with what you have and call it a day. Because I was just thinking, I'm like, what am I going to do? They only have 2 cans of biscuits. And I know that that's really not enough for this recipe. But I'm going to make it enough today. So I'm just going to get these pieces cut up. And this little pizza cutter, I love it. I just be in here cutting up stuff with it. It is really helpful when you just need to try to cut some stuff up into some bite-sized pieces. So I'm going to just get all of these cut. And then go ahead, excuse me, and get this spray so I can throw them in the bag and get them shook up. So you just want to kind of go over them a little bit. So then that way the pudding and the sugar will stick to them. And I just had a little bit of pudding and sugar left, so I don't want to have to do another batch. Because sometimes when I end up with just, the leftover pudding and sugar, I just put it in a bag and set it in the refrigerator because monkey bread used to really be my go-to. I used to make that a lot. So I would just always have some already in the refrigerator ready to go whenever I got ready to make some. But what's the good thing when you make monkey bread is you can make so many different variations because a lot of the flavor actually comes from the pudding. So, you know, if you want to do a chocolate one, you could do a chocolate one. You could do like a chocolate banana, something like that. You just improvise. So I'm going to get these kind of spread out a little bit. We'll see how this bakes up. I hope it bakes up good. It should bake up fine. I've just never done it with the crescent roll, so we'll see how these bake up. Now next, I had a half a stick of butter, and to that I'm going to add, I found this today at Walmart, blueberry cobbler creamer. So that's how I just came with the theme of blueberry, because I'm like, oh, I can get that and the blueberries, and we'll just see how this tastes. So I think I'm gonna only come in with maybe about a half a cup of the creamer, because I don't have that much biscuits. Now, if I'd have had more biscuits, then I would have done more. So I'm just gonna use a little bit, because at first I thought I was gonna use about a cup, but that would be entirely too much liquid. Now, while you're getting everything kind of set up, you can be already having your oven heated to 350. Like I tell you all the time, you know how your oven cooks, so you know what you need to adjust it to. So I know ours cooks a little bit woggy, so sometimes I will, if we bake in multiple things, I'll set it to like 400 or something like that, and I think that's what I have it at today. I'm not gonna pour that in because that looks super wet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the oven. Like I said, I have ours set to 400 now, so I'll let this cook for about 20 minutes and then I'll check it. And once I come back, I'll let you guys know exactly the amount of time that it cooks for. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, guys, now I'm coming back. I did not just pull this out of the oven. I pulled this out of the oven a couple of hours ago, and I really think that I let it set too long, so I don't think it's gonna come out. Hopefully it comes out. Now, before I took it out, I had melted just a little bit of the cream cheese frosting, and then I have poured it over it to kind of give it like a little bit of a glaze, but I'm gonna see if it'll come out. I did try to kind of loosen some of the edges up, because everything is like real like caramely and like sticky, so it's like, oh please, like come out. That's what I get for just letting it sit too long. Now I'm gonna try to like slam this over, but I can't slam it. Hold on. Nope. I mean, not even a piece came out. Oh, a piece did come out. Two. And that's it. So I'm gonna just have to pick this out. Dang it. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now that's how it's supposed to really like come out. But I let it sit for too long. So I want to taste like a piece of the top, which the top were the crescent rolls, and then I'll taste the regular biscuits. But this still looks good. You just have to remember to not let it sit so long, because I'm gonna just show you guys how this is for people who like the blueberry with lemon flavoring. This is something that you guys should definitely try. If you guys have any other fruit that you like strawberries, peaches, stuff like that, you can always incorporate that into the recipe also. Sorry guys, that's why I don't ever eat on camera. But this really did turn out good. Like I said, this is like one of my go-tos. I make this a lot, like if I'm doing a brunch or something like that. I'll try to figure out different ones. I know I've done a peach cobbler one before. I've done a strawberries and cream cheese one. So it is definitely something that you guys can kind of mix it up and figure out different stuff that you guys want to do. So give this a try, and try them with, you know, the flaky biscuits. That'll turn out really, really good. Just cut them up. I would split them in half and then cut them up. But this is definitely a go, because like I said, this is something that I do make all the time myself. So give it a try, and until next time, bye. Hey guys, I'm coming today with another quick and easy recipe. Now what I'm starting out with is I had a package of pan de leche rolls, and I just cut them up into quarters. And I already started here, so I just had already had some that I had cut up. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get this added. Now what I had added to this also was some blueberries, so I'm just gonna get this last little bit sprinkled on the top. Now this is just a nice little breakfast edition, and you can make this, and you can actually make this the night before and kind of just let it sit, and then in the morning put it in the oven. Now while you're getting everything kind of done, you can be having the oven getting heated. I actually have my oven heating to 400, but that's only because sometimes it bakes kind of funny, but I think this is supposed to be baked on 350. Now here I have 7 eggs that I already cracked. Now to that I'm going to be adding should have open, but it's okay. I have a bag of light brown sugar. Now if you have dark, you can use dark. Even if you have granulated, just go ahead and use what you have. They said about a cup. I'm just gonna eyeball this a little bit and just see, because I'm not gonna press it down. So I'm just gonna eyeball it a little bit, and I'm gonna just add that to the eggs. And then next I have some blueberry cobbler creamer, limited edition, that is from Walmart. So this is for you blueberry lovers. Definitely go and check this out. I'm going to do 2 cups of this. And then 2 cups, I have some 2% milk. Now if you have whole milk, that's fine, 1%, or if you don't use regular milk, if you just have like almond or soy, you know, just use whatever you have, and that's absolutely fine. The 2% is good for me with this, because I was using the creamer also, so at least it doesn't have as much fat. Next I'm just gonna come in with some cinnamon. You guys know I love cinnamon, so I'm probably gonna be a little bit heavy, and it's okay. You know, when you're cooking at home, you can adjust your flavors the way that you guys like. And then I'm gonna come in with a little bit of vanilla. I think it did say like 2 tablespoons. Do that, and I will be coming in with some salt. If you don't want to add salt to yours, don't add salt, but I'm adding salt because sometimes you do notice that the flavor is a little bit off when you're making sweet stuff if you don't add a little bit of salt to it. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn this around and get this mixed up. Okay, that's not that bad, huh? This mixer is so powerful. Every time I turn it on, he steps back a little bit because he already know it's about to be a complete mess. But we had got these deep mixing bowls, and this perfect, huh? It's absolutely perfect. I was having a hard time, you know, with the bowls and trying to be able to pour also. So we had just went ahead and got some mixing bowls that are kind of big that actually have handles on them. So I can just kind of pick it up, it just pour, and I'm loving this. It's not making a mess. It's actually deep enough for you to put all the stuff that you need to mix in it. So this is definitely a go. And actually we got these from Dollar Tree. That was really like a good find at Dollar Tree. So I'm not mad about it at all. And I can already smell the blueberries. Like, I can already smell it. This is already smelling delicious. I'm gonna try to put a napkin under that so I'm not making a mess. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to spread that out a little bit and just get this poured over. Now that's a better pour.
Oh yeah.
like my hand is not all in the way of everything. It's just like, move your hand. I can't move my hand. I'm trying to pour. So this is absolutely perfect. Make sure you try to cover up all the bread pieces. I'm gonna cover this.
It does smell good.
Yeah, it does, and it smells really good already. I'm like, dang, that smells good already. So I'm gonna get this covered and get this in the oven. I'm gonna press some of this down. Oh, I do have a little spatula over here so I can actually do that, because those pieces didn't seem like it got none on it. Kind of press it down, smash it down into the mixture, and I'm gonna get this covered, and I'm gonna probably cook it. I might actually adjust the temperature down to 350 because I might let this cook for like an hour, and I think on 400 it might actually just be too high and it'll start burning the bottom. So I'm gonna get this in the oven on 350. I'm gonna check it after about 45 minutes, but I'm gonna say 45 minutes to an hour. But when I come back, I will let you know the exact time. So I will see you in a minute. Hey guys, now I'm back. I pulled this out of the oven. Well, Ryan pulled this out of the oven about probably 2 hours ago or so. I just kind of let it sit. This really did come out good. Before it was like hecka puffed up. I was like, oh goodness, but I guess it's, you know, pumps up while it's baking before it kind of settles. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get a piece cut. Now here I took some, I had like a little bit of the cream cheese frosting left, and I melted some butter with it, and then a little bit of the blueberry creamer just to kind of make, you know, like a little bit of a glaze. Now if you guys like syrup, you can always use syrup and kind of heat it up and kind of drizzle it over if you want, if you just kind of want to make something for it to go on there. Now I should have had this ready when it was still hot, but I didn't. I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. It's okay. Usually I would have it ready like once I took it out the oven, so I could just go ahead and look at that. That's yummy. That's a big old piece, but I had this big spatula, so I kind of just wanted to cut a big piece so I wouldn't be trying to fumble to get it out. Now I am gonna taste a little piece of this, and then that way I can tell you guys how this tastes with the blueberries, if I can taste like the blueberry creamer or what have you. So let me see. Oh, Yes, that is really, really good. That's really good. People who love blueberries, this will really be a treat for you. Go and grab the creamer from Walmart because it's a limited edition. So just go grab you some blueberry creamer. Go get a bag of the blueberries. This is really, really good. I've never had blueberry pie before, so I can't say it's like blueberry pie or anything like that. It reminds you just like of a really good, like creamy blueberry muffin. That's what it kind of reminds me of. This is really, really good. I am really pleased with the way that this turned out. Now this I took this piece out, but this I am gonna go ahead and donate. This will be nice for them. They can get up in the morning and heat this up. This will definitely be a treat. I give this a go. This was my first time ever just doing something like this with blueberries, and I had bought the blueberry creamer, so I was just trying to think of things that I could kind of incorporate to kind of try to use it. But this is definitely a go. This is really, really good. You guys definitely need to try it. But if you're not, you know, so dead set on blueberries, you can always go with another fruit. You can do strawberries and do like a strawberry cream. Get the sweet Italian creamer and just do it with the strawberries. That'll be really good because I did a strawberries and cream monkey bread, and that really came out delicious. So that is just something, you know, sometimes I'm really funny about certain fruits like blueberries. You're kind of used to blueberries being baked into something. Strawberries, not so much. Strawberries, you're kind of used to having them cold. So sometimes, you know, having strawberries in something warm can kind of throw you off. But this would probably be good. Do like a peach cobbler variation of it. You can always tweak your recipe to what you know that you and your family likes. It doesn't always have to be, you know, what we're saying to do or what we're showing you. But you know, in the comments, if you guys have any suggestions, or like if you've ever done anything with a different kind of fruit, you can always comment and let us know. If I do, you know, see your comment, I will definitely give you a shout out, especially if I do try your recipe. But this is definitely a go. You guys have to give this a try. So until next time, bye.